Well, a couple arrested for the gruesome murder of two Soweto children are in court this morning. The 50-year-old woman and 39-year-old man were arrested on Tuesday. The mutilated bodies of the children were found dumped in Rockville and White City. eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu is at the Protea Magistrates Court this morning, of course, to give us the very latest, but also, looking at those live visuals of where the funeral is taking place right now in Soweto, and understandably, of course, the family destroyed during this time. But Manqoba, good morning to you, colleague. Two events taking place today, a funeral of two innocent young boys, Nqobizitha and Tsiamo. But on the other hand, we understand that couple suspected of being responsible of these gruesome killings appearing in court today. All right, it seems Manqoba Mchunu will be connecting with us in just a moment, as my team is telling me. But of course, you can continue to see those live visuals of the two young boys, Nqobizitha and Tsiamo, as well as their caskets at the funeral service this very morning. That program is currently underway. Family members distraught at this time, community reeling with not only shock but sorrow as to who would kill two young innocent children, gruesomely mutilating their bodies and dumping them in Rockville and White City, we also understand. You could also see young school children adorned in school uniform equally attending the funerals today. The community rallying behind the families, because the question is, if it could happen to one family, it could have happened to any other family. So that support system being equally important today. But we also understand that previously, Action SA's Herman Mashaba had communicated with the family to release a 50,000 Rand reward for anyone with information regarding anything they could have seen, any eyewitnesses, and what information they could relate to law enforcement authorities. That's just be an example of, some of the political parties trying to find out who could have possibly been responsible for these murders. But we understand that two people will be appearing in court today. One member understandingly being a close relative to the young boys. But of course, all those discoveries will be uncovered, I suspect, in court as we continue to uncover what really happened to the two young boys. But what we know so far is that it's a 50-year-old woman who's been arrested alongside a 39-year-old man related to one of the boys. Understandably, those two identities cannot be revealed until the court appearance, as we'll soon find out as they make their first appearance today. But let's also just listen in as that funeral proceeding continues. listening to, of course, those beautiful voices of the young school pupils singing at Manqoba and Tsiamo's funeral this very morning out in Soweto. Those funeral proceedings will be, of course, occurring and continuing this as we do expect the two suspects responsible for their gruesome deaths to appear in court today. We'll be finding out their identities, but also what will be expected rather in court beyond that with Manqoba Mchunu, who's our eNCA reporter, stationed to give us, of course, all these updates this very morning regarding those two young innocent Soweto boys killed these past couple of days.